Thank you very much.
It's a pretty colored, it's a very pretty dress. Well, yeah, slight accent. Cut my ears.
Mr. Douglas, how you liking Savannah?
Loving it. Having a great time.
Great.
Yeah, having a wonderful time. All righty, I think we got to run on in.
Do you think we could get one of the two of you guys together really quick?
Here you go.
Thank you guys.
Got it.
Got it. Just show it to Linny and Luke.
Ron Tyrant. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Hello, Rob. Thank you very much. And President Wallace, thank you for the lovely words and for the people who made the effort of putting those film clips together. But first things first, congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs for beating Florida. This is only a capping, a wonderful first-time visit for my wife Catherine and I and our two children here in Savannah. This is the first time we've come here, and I can't tell you, how impressed we are, and particularly with SCAD. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a college university have such a positive influence on a city as SCAD has with Savannah. If I see one more building that's not a SCAD, is it that one too? So it's very impressive. Lifetime Achievement Awards. Before that, I also have to acknowledge, I kind of resented how big of applause Bobby Zarum got. But I'll accept that, Bobby. Thank you for inviting me down here several times over the years. I'm glad I could be here. As far as a Lifetime Achievement Award, you always think they've talked to your doctor. As you never quite imagine. But then, looking back at pictures like Coma, a couple of others, I do see that things have happened over the years. But the idea of having an award in movies, which is such a collaborative art form, needing so much efforts from screenwriters, directors, production designers, film editors, it's a little bit about luck. Having said that, I would probably realize that I'm very grateful to a lot of my college professors at the university who taught me a whole lot about structure, about three-act structures and the importance of the whole piece, whether it's a play or a movie, and not simply what your role as an actor is, but how to help make the whole piece better. And having impossible to identify all of the wonderful, talented people that have been part of my life, I have to, single out a couple. One is my mother, and really it's because my mother's an actress, Diana, not anywhere well known as my father, But my mother, Diana, always had such a love of acting, such a joy. And it wasn't a question of how successful she was in her career, but how much she loved acting. And so I think that helped me a lot. Of course, my father, Kirk, watching him over the years, his stamina, his tenacity, and the important part he played in the fact that he acquired One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, went back to Broadway at the height of his career to do his play. It didn't turn out the way he wanted. He was going to sell it, and then I had read it in school and said, you know, please, I've got to do this. I had never anticipated being a producer, and obviously One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest totally changed my life, and I'm particularly honored and grateful that Milos Forman is here tonight. So that he should know what an important part he played in my life and how supportive. And finally, the other person who was really truly a mentor to me was Carl Malden. Carl Malden, who's and doing the streets of San Francisco with him, we did 104 episodes. That's 104. You learn a whole lot about your guest stars and directors and structures and discipline. And he couldn't have been more helpful to me in giving me an opportunity to come forward. So, having said all of that, I'm very grateful and very, very happy to be here tonight. I'm so happy that my wife, Catherine, can be here to share this. So happy that our two children, Dylan and Karis, are here. Dylan's 7, Karis is 4, and the truth is, I don't have a movie that they can see. So up until tonight, they all knew Mommy, and Mommy was an actress, and Daddy, he made pancakes. So thank you, because they now know what their father does. So thank you all very much.